Hey folks, thanks for tuning in. This is uh, a fix and flip calculator that I built, and I hope it is valuable to y'all. If you find it valuable after the brief demonstration here, head over to my website, download it. It's a very reasonable fee. This took me. I mean, if you know how to build spreadsheets, it's really not that difficult. It's just time consuming. If you don't know how to do this, or you just don't want to take the time to do it, just shoot over to my website, pay the nominal fee, and you'll have it at your disposal. If you mess it up or mess up some of the formulas that are in here, just reach out to me. I'll be happy to send you a a new copy, a fresh copy. And if you have any suggestions, or you'd like to see some other spreadsheets built out for your real estate investing needs, I have several, and some of those are contained in this. Just as a little extra bonuses for you, this is my multifamily um, analysis tool that I use. It spits out all the data that you need for your bringing investors in, if you're syndicating a deal, your cash on cash ROI, and just a very handy calculator to have. And you can tailor it to your own specific needs. So let's move forward with the fix and flip property. I just randomly grabbed a property from realtor.com. We're just going to look at here. I'm in Virginia Beach, so this is just a property I happen to click on. 1112 Lady Ginger Lane. I am a ginger, so it was kind of ironic that I clicked on this property, but I am not a lady. So here we go with Lady Ginger. Now, they're listing this property for $789. Obviously, I'd want to run my comps in the area with my realtor, or just do my own comps. I usually do my own. It says it's been on the market for 14 hours. I don't ever really believe what this says here. However, if it's a long length of time, it's better chance that it's a motivated seller. If you go over to Zillow, it says it's been on Zillow for 79 days. Um, Best way to figure this out, get in touch with your realtor again. They can give you a more accurate idea of whether the seller, specifically the selling agent, get in touch with them and figure out if they're motivated, and how long it's been on the market. I have called agents who have told me, oh, it's been on the market for 2 months. And Realtor actually showed me it had been on the market for 4 months. They just switched brokers. Anyway, enough about that. I want my target price or my resale value less than the neighborhood average. So let's just say that number is 775. That's our starting point. Okay, I want to dump this property when I'm done rehabbing it for 775. Boom. Offer price. Well, we don't really know where we need to be yet, but let's just throw a number in here. 450,000. Okay? Now we're sitting right now at 58% of the ARV. That's 450 divided by 775 gives us the 58%. Your offer price and your construction costs need to be, as a general rule of thumb, this doesn't always work in every case, but as a general rule of thumb, you want it to be 70% or less than your target resale price. So let's say we have our construction cost of $80,000. So now you can see that jumped up to 68% right there. Now, the hard money lender, they want me to bring 20% to the table. So that's $90,000. Our pre-construction loan amount is $360. Our construction cost is $80. Those two numbers combined is $440,000. The $360 is the $450 minus the $90. So typically, in this case, this hard money lender is giving me 80% of the purchase price and 100% of the construction. So the total hard money loan is needed is 440,000. There's little notes in here too for you as you're moving along in case you get stuck. For example, like this number here, you need to put a negative 15%. So that's what they're charging me for that 450,000 or 440,000. Private money or personal money lines, we're going to put in this one here. Now, if I have cash, I'm going to put $40,000 there. Boom, and be done. Okay. Now you can see this is starting to populate down here, and as we get the rest of our data in, all these zeros are going to go away and give us some accurate data to make a wise decision moving forward. But in this case, we want some, just to show you how this works, we want some holding costs associated with it. So say this is a home equity line of credit, and that home equity line of credit is 3.9%. And we have a friend that comes on board and they want to pitch in 25,000, and they agreed to take a 9% return on investment. And we have a credit card of, let's see, we're sitting at 65. We need to come up with 90. So let's say we have a credit card of $25,000, and that credit card is costing us 19%. Okay. So we have our 90,000. Our contingency cost, this would be, say, just a buffer. Could be some cash in your account or a credit card that you want to have just in case you underestimated the construction cost, maybe to cover some additional things that pop up. Points, let's say your hard money lender is charging you 1 point, which is 1% of the loan amount. Now your insurance, well, let's go over here to our property, and let's see, we got property tax of $640, home insurance of $247. So let's go over here. Insurance would be roughly $3,000 a year, and taxes I think would be, that's close enough. Our utilities, water, sewage, electric, let's just say $150. And then other fees, this is for, again, remember, we're only filling in the yellow spots. You don't need to touch anything but the yellow spots. So this would be like for draws, they call them draw fees or inspection fees. You got $150, and sometimes a wire fee of sending the money over, another inspection fee, another wire fee, another inspection fee, and another wire fee. So we did 3 draws on this project. Now down here, so let me just explain this real quick. Hard money loan costs per month. These are the months, month 1 through 12. Private money loan costs per month. Total loan expense project to date. And then I think the rest is pretty self-explanatory. And this drop-down box will give us our month. So say we get this puppy done in 4 months, and we meet or exceed our resale price. Let me take a swig of water real quick. If we sell it at our price point of $775, we're looking at a profit of $136,000. Now, say if I want to just check quickly to see what my cash on cash ROI, I invested $25,000, or my private money, of my own money rather, and didn't use private money. I could quickly see what my cash on cash ROI would be. That's just a little extra thing that I put there. But let's say worst case scenario, we end up holding this thing and don't sell it for a year. If we sell it at our price point of $775, we're still walking away with $78,000. That's with all of this. That's with the contingency costs in place, as you can see, which are listed right here. If we remove that contingency cost, again, remove it from the yellow part, then our profit obviously is going to go up by $5,000. So you can see that here. The private money repayment, we want to obviously pay back our home equity line of credit, our friend, and our credit card. So that's the repayment of that. All the holding costs associated with these items are, again, if I hadn't mentioned already, are listed in that column. And this is if we decide to keep the property and keep it as a rental, and say we get it appraised, and it does indeed come back at $775, and they do 80% LTV, loan to value. That's the lendable equity minus the holding cost and the refi cost and the points cost and the hard money loan repayment and the private money loan repayment. This would be your lendable equity at 80%. If um, all contingencies needed to be returned, in this case, we don't have any contingency costs, so it remains the same. But if you had added some contingency costs in there that needed to be replenished, you just add that back in here at $5,000, and then you can see it's just a $5,000 offset. So I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'll provide my contact information in the link below and also to the website so that you guys can download this and have it and add it to your repertoire or your toolbox. I don't even know if I said that word right. Anyway, Eric Jackson here signing off. Would love to get together with you if you need some coaching. Reach out to me. I love real estate. I've been doing it since 2004. I've done a lot of deals, a variety of deals, and I've bought and held properties. I've done a little gamut of everything, commercial property, residential. So love to help you out. Hope this is helpful. Signing off. Have a great day.